Hello everyone, welcome to this next topic of updating values in table by using DML commands. So as you all know till now that three types of commands are there: DDL, DML and DCL. So create table we have done is DDL, insert and select we have done is DML, and the commit and rollback is DCL. So we have done insert, we have done a little bit of DDL in the previous video, how to add a column, and now uh, we will take up some updation part. Okay, and in the previous video we have also seen uh, the working of commit and rollback along with DDL. Okay, so every DDL is auto commit, as you know. It is important to see the previous video, so please go through it before watching this. Now let me log in with MCA 2020. Okay, so now let me see the list of the table. Select star from tab. What you can see is this of a student and sample. Select star from student. So now you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 columns are there. So in these 7 columns, many columns are empty. One of the column is completely empty. Some of the values are already existing. So we will see how to change them. Okay. Now first thing, changing a particular value. So it is very simple. Updating values means that you want to change the. Let us remove these and come to that portion where we need to go. So updating column values. So first of all, since we are changing the values, it is DML and the command is update. Okay, so what we'll type: update student set. Now you need to specify the field. Set name equal to, suppose, anything, Mohit. Okay, something like this. Let me try this command here. Now suppose, okay, let us do it on email. So what I type: set update student set email to equals to, maybe, so let us say anything, abcd@gmail.com. Okay, since the size is small, it will not allow us to change gmail.com. So I have to type only this. Let me see the number of column: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are number. Let me check. So now if I type this, what you can see is that here 3 rows updated. Actually, what has happened? The table already has 3 rows, and what we have given: update student set email column to this. Email 2 is the name of the column. Email 2 is equal to. So what Oracle does? It make changes in every column. So now if you see the table now, see what will happen. All these are now abc@gmail.com. So this is one of the way if the question comes that you want to change all the values. Okay. Similarly, if you want to change a particular value, you can do something like this. Update student set email. Let us take another column. Email equal to test at Yahoo. Suppose. Where now I want to change the email of roll number 22. Where roll number equals to 22. Okay. The set word was missing. Update student. I have to type set email equals to one row updated. So please note that I have missed set word, so error has come. Okay. Now again I will see the record. What you can see, this email has been changed. So you have seen two things. Number one, if you don't give any where clause, all the rows are changed. Okay. Now suppose if I type now commit. and now I type rollback. What will happen? Nothing will happen because I have just now given commit. So all the changes will be permanent. Now why I have done this? I have done this to show you something. Now suppose by mistake you have done update student set city equals to ABCD. Suppose by mistake it has been done like this, and what do you see? All your cities that were Meerut, Haridwar, and Mumbai earlier, now you have written this. Now they are changed to ABCD. So here you can type now rollback. Now what will happen? Till the last DDL or commit. So what was the last DDL or commit? Last was commit. So after commit, what we have done? We have done only one changes DML, that is update. So these changes will be rolled back, and what you can see, just see what has happened now. Your original data has come back. So I hope now it is very clear to you that how you can use rollback command and why we don't keep it auto commit. Although you can keep it auto commit, I will come to that also, but right now it can be done like this. Okay, this is how it works. Similarly, if you want to change two columns, they can also be done. So first of all, let me copy this in the slide so that it can be used later on. Okay. Now changing two columns. How we can change two columns? Updating two columns. Okay. So what you can type again the same thing. Update. Let me type it in capital letters. Update student set. Now I want to change two things. Set city equals to, now suppose I want to change it to Rampur, comma phone number equals to, and let we have to see that whether phone number was numeric or alphanumeric, because if it was varchar it will give me error here. So let me try to do it with varchar only, where roll number equals to 1, one row update. Okay, let me see. So you can see earlier roll number 1 Kapil was Meerut and phone number was empty. Now roll number 1 Kapil is this and phone number is this. Okay, so it has, so this is how you can change more than two columns at a time. Okay, similarly more than two columns can be changed at a time for all the values also. If you don't give where, all the values in that column will be changed. Okay, now let us see how to make a particular column empty, because it will be used many times. So what we have done, we have done this. Now let us move to next topic, that is making a column empty, or what you actually call it as null. Okay, so how you can do it? Again, it is very easy. Select star from student. Let me see what is there. Now suppose if I want to make this particular value blank. Okay, so what I will do, update student set city equals to null. Please remember, don't try to give space, don't try to give single quotes, otherwise it will create a lot of problem later on. The best way to is to do this. It equal to null where roll number equals to 22. Okay, one row updated. Let me see. You can see this value has been changed. Okay, now it has become blank. Is this thing clear? Now I can type commit also so that my changes are permanent. Let me copy it in slide also so that you can see it more clearly. So this was how to make a column empty, column value. Now how to make a complete column empty? Again, it can be done very easily. Now suppose you want to make this column blank. Now it cannot be rolled back because you have done a lot of DML, DDL and commit. So now you want to make this complete column empty in one query. Although there are three rows, you can type three times. Update student set email to equal to null, where roll number equal to 1, where roll number equal to 22, where roll number equal to 77. But of course, that is not a correct suitable method. So best is what you can do: update student set email to equals to null. 3 rows updated. Now see what will happen. This entire column is now blank. So this is how you can make changes in a particular column, in a particular row, okay, in a particular value, and so on. Okay. So initially for the first assignment, I hope this will work out and you can do very well. So there are many other things in update, and we will see them very soon in the coming videos. Till now, practice this, do it. Thank you very much. Make notes. Please don't forget to make notes in the practical portion. Okay. Please keep your theory portion and practical portion separate and practice it in your laptop. Thank you. See you in next video.